street, making sure she survived. She knew she had to find a place and make it her home.
She just wanted that family connection.
And that was when Kim came to live with me.
Her mother was like really teaching her to be independent again.
When she finally got settled, Kim expressed to me how she felt about Sean. Kim was out here and Sean was incarcerated. Kim couldn't really, like dedicate herself to his situation because she had her own to deal with.
I ain't see Kim for like a couple of months. I had got frustrated and I wrote a letter that was like out of this world. It was like me being so mad and upset and not understanding. I'm like, yo, I just proposed to her and she wrote me back and she was like cursing me out for not being understanding.
She had like aspirations and things she wanted to do.
It did hurt him. I believe he wanted more from Kim, more from their relationship. It didn't work out that way.
I was an employee at Bad Boy Entertainment in 1993, and Biggie was one of our first artists.
Big was doing his thing with Puff.
He had his own production. He was trying to get his own money going on.
Big used to hang out on Fulton and St. James, right on the corner.
He was just rapping around the neighborhood.
Someone that knew Big said that they know this female that really could spit fire.
He went up to Lil Kim and said, so I heard you can rap, so let me see you perform.
At first she hesitated, whatever. Then when she finally did it,
give me what I need, baby.
He was like, oh, like Shorty could really spit.
She had the personality, she had the street smart, she had the heart, she had the style.
He had told Kim, like, if you stay close to me and you work with me, I'm gonna put you on.
She used to come to the house, and I asked my son, what is that little girl doing here? Who is she? She's my artist. And I said, artist? Who are you to have an artist? And he said, this little girl, she's talented. She have what it takes. She wants to succeed, and I'm gonna make sure she get it.
She started looking at him as a mentor.
You go to studio session with Big.
Big would just coach her. She'd do a line or two. He'd stop her.
Bring it back. Let me hear that one more time.
Let her listen to it, and then figure out where she could punch back in for the next line.
Told her how to act, how to stand, and, how to rap.
She wouldn't be ashamed to tell me, like, Big is molding me.
She found guidance, She found someone who believed in her and what she was capable of doing, somebody with the same hunger.
When Kim approached me and said that she wanted to go into the music industry, I was not too keen about it. I always said to her that I think the primary thing in life is to have an education.
She started attending Brooklyn College for some courses there.
It's an open campus setting, so it's hard sometimes to keep track of students. Kim took advantage of it.
A lot of times she wasn't showing up to class.
She's also not passing exams.
Woody, he said, you're a bright girl, and if you just apply yourself, you can even do much better than what you're doing.
She would respond, I think that you should get out of my face and mind your business.
She was going to school only to try to satisfy me.
She said, well, I'm going to be a rapper. And she had told me that there was a whole group of people in Clinton Hill who were trying to make rap records, and that one day they would be really huge. My reaction, being old school, I said, come on, stop it. That stuff is not going to last. She said, no, I'm serious. I'm going to come out with a record. It's going to be really big.
She was like all excited, and I could see that this was really where she wanted to go.
Her mom was definitely pushing her, like, make sure you finish school. And she went along and did that, because that was like the best gift for her mom.
I was in Brooklyn with Big, and Big saw Kim outside.
Call Big Mama over here.
So she walked over to the car and said, hey, Big, with that little voice.
Hi!
Why are you playing so much?
Come on, why you got the window halfway down?
Excuse me, Big Mama.
And you could just tell that she loved him, just the way her eyes glowed. And he says to me, that's my next bitch. I said, what do you mean? That's my rapper. The world's gonna love her. Tell me they ain't gonna love her.
Her feelings started to change for Big, the love grew.
Biggie loved her. Biggie didn't do nothing without Kim. And whenever I saw Biggie, I saw Kim.
Biggie was everything to her. He was her lover, he was her best friend.
She always wanted to make Biggie happy, make it hot for her man.
The tension between them came when he got married.
First things first, I pop freaks all the...
Faith Evans and Biggie was getting a deal around the same time, and I believe that that's how they met. It was a love at first sight type of thing. They just met, and 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, they were married. Kim was not happy.
Her feelings were, how could he do this, being that you know we had this relationship?
Even though Big and Faith was married, I believe that Big loved Kim because he still had a relationship with her.
Biggie wanted Kim to be like a lover and a friend. You can be my lover late at night, but to the public eye, we friends.
That's when, you know, the argument started.
What?
What's up with you?
What you mean, what's up with me?
With this money?
He be mad, she be mad, yelling, screaming, hollering.
You know what I'm telling you, I'm doing
They may exchanged a few blows amongst each other.
If they got into anything, better believe she threw the first hit.
Cut me up, scratch me up.
Her little self was not scared of Big.
At the hotel, he'd knock her out and drag her through the lobby of the hotel. You know, she started wearing those big glasses. And she'll have like a knot on the eye or have a black eye or something.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Biggie pulled a gun out on her.
The mental, the physical abuse, the emotional abuse, she went through a lot with the Notorious one.
It'd be an argument with them one day, and then it'd be, hey, I love Kim. Kim tried to make the best of it.
She would not give up on this guy.
When you're in love, it's hard to let it go.
She said, okay, I still want to be somebody, and if I gotta bite the bullet and still stick by his side, and that's what I gotta do. And that's what she did. So they laid the tracks down, they got the work done.
Whatever it took for her to get to where she was at, she was gonna do.